Yeah.
Here's the story of a man named Bobby who will elevate his leg after the show. Sometimes Jake or Gator, they might join him.
But my friend Addison, he's always there.
Here's the story of a man named Bobby. He's the host of my favorite YouTube show. My boss Craig and Nick, they make me happy. But Bobby is my only love.
And then one day when this show got so amazing, like a Zoom meeting with drunks and drugged out whores, somehow this group would somehow form a family. And that's the way we all became the Bobby Bunch. The Bobby Bunch. The Bobby Bunch. That's the way we became the Bobby Bunch. And now it's Bobby Midnight.
Hello, everybody in the chat. Let's say hello to them. It's Jay, the first one in the chat. Dixon, Georgie, Love Bites, Jets, Johnny, hi, Jetson. Rich, Alan, I love you. Thank you. Let's see, Love Bite. Tom Ace is in the house. Hello to Tom Ace. Nick.
Why don't you show your face, Tom Ace?
You can't do that.
Yeah. Why don't you come on and show your face? All right, Tom Ace? What the fuck?
So what were you going to say?
Stop this! Get the hell out of here!
What were you going to say just before I got on?
I have no idea. I don't pay attention when I talk.
You say something.
I know. I really don't remember.
Hello, Don Lipson's in the house.
Tom Ace, I know you're a big fan of facials, just not at work, I guess.
Yo!
What up, big dog?
Yo!
How are you?
No facials at work. That's a policy over at MSP.
No.
No facials. I'm good. How are y'all?
Show faces.
Good. Went to the dentist.
How is that? I hate the dentist.
You know what? I'm weird. I love the dentist because you always walk out feeling better. You got a problem with your knee, they might not fix it. You got a problem with your back, they might not fix it. You got a problem in your mouth, it's fixed. So, like, I love the results of the dentist. I don't have any of that.
Leave all numb, drooling over yourself sometimes. Like, yeah.
No, they didn't do that. I just got full time, so I just got benefits, and the card came. It's today, Thursday. The card came in the mail Tuesday, and immediately I called the lady, and I'm like, "Hi, I need to make an appointment." And she's like, "Have you been here before?" I'm like, "Yes." She goes, "Nick Shine?" I go, "Yeah, dude, I haven't been there since like pre-COVID." And she goes, "Oh, you have a very distinct voice. I'll never forget your voice." I'm like, "Oh,
That's
what's up,
wild." Bro? Yeah, 5 years ago.
I'm very flirtatious with the lady. She's older, but I'm very flirtatious with them. And I love people who help me out, and she's always very good.
Yeah.
I've been going to her since I was 18. Oh, thank you, Kev. Yeah, yesterday I was just mentally drained with all that crap. But yeah, I got to get a cap redone, and I do have a cavity. They did a cleaning today and all that stuff, but I go back. I got to get the authorizations from insurance to do all the work. So the 14th.
Oh, I didn't mean to dox you, Tom Mace. That's my bad. I thought that was public knowledge. That's my bad, bro.
What?
That's my bad. I thought that's my bad, Tom Mace.
What? Everyone didn't know he was gay?
I thought they did.
I mean, I thought so.
I found out just like recently that you don't need to use toothpaste. That there's no benefit to using toothpaste, but I still use toothpaste because
American toothpaste is not good.
Yeah,
they use toothpaste overseas that has something else in it. In like Asia, they have something, and I don't know what to quote it, but I did see a video that they have stuff. We add something to it in America that makes it different.
You don't have to. You can Google this. Like, there's no benefit to your teeth by using toothpaste, but except for taste or flavor. But yeah, I still use toothpaste. Obviously, I can't brush my teeth. It doesn't feel clean if you don't use toothpaste.
Yeah,
charcoal in the toothpaste is good. I've heard that too. Fluoride in the toothpaste, yeah, fluoride.
Bob, did you change your camera? Because we see like your whole head now today. Usually we just see the hat. Like we see your eyes and your nose.
No.
Did you angle the camera down? Like I feel like you look different.
No.
Oh, it's good. It's better. We want to see you.
Yeah, okay. I'm better now, right? Okay, so we got 24 viewers. I'm happy to see that.
Nice.
And also, guess what? I just gained, I'm up to 378 now.
Pounds? Hell yeah. Let's go. Bobby, get fat. Bobby, get fat. Bobby, get fat.
378 subscribers I got now.
Nice.
That's good, Bobby. That's good.
Yes, thank you, Gary.
I'll do my best Sunday to get you to 400. We will not reveal the final weight until we get you to 400.
And then Friday, tomorrow, you're doing your 24-hour stream, right, Bobby?
Nope, that's gone.
That's gone. What happened?
We're gonna build and promote it and structure it so that it can be as big as it can be. We just can't wing it and do it on like 2 days just to do it. That's something that it's gotta be planned.
This needs at least 6 weeks to
I told him when he gets to 500, that's when we do it. When he's monetized, we do like Bobby got monetized.
I told everybody that already.
All right. I just figured it would be a good way to get him monetized. Like if he did a 24-hour stream, he'd get 120 subs, whatever he needs.
Yeah, but we the plan was to do it around draft weekend, but now he's coming down here draft weekend.
Okay.
Yes.
But we said months ago, do it the weekend before the draft, the 19th, the 20th.
So we got 3 weeks to get you 120 subs. We can do that. That's 10 subs a day. We can do that. Right? It's less than that. How many? No, it's 200. 5 subs a day. That's easy work. If we get him 5 subs a day, we'll do a live stream, 24-hour live stream.
Everything you say now.
I appreciate it.
You come on my show, you go on Jake's show, wherever you go, and be like,
promote it.
I'm gonna do a 24-hour stream as soon as I get to 500 subs. Chat, it's up to you. You get me there, we do it.
Well, do you listen to that, Jay? No more asking me about 24 hours of my stream. You act like a child sometimes.
It's auto text now. You can't stop him. You can't hope to contain him.
I know, but I'm not. Yes, Silent B, Silent Bob, Gary has a show about. Yes, okay.
The Brooklyn Nets. Do you like the Brooklyn Nets, Silent Bob?
Down the lips, you're fine. That's fine.
And Bobby, fine. I got you on the overnight, like at 4 a.m., 3 a.m., when everyone else is asleep. I got you on your 24-hour stream.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
I got you. You can take a nap if you need. I'll take things over.
All right.
I'm not drinking a Red 40. It's just water and salt.
No, Gary came to there. No.
Wait, what?
He asked me why I'm drinking Red 40. I'm not drinking Red 40. It's just
what type of salt did you have that makes it that color?
It's a bunch of salt. It is. I read this. Pete Cat. No, it was who was it? Oh, it was Rob called me out on it too. I read it. It's all salt.
Stack.
The only thing I eat is fatty meat and water, and that's it.
Okay, why salt in the water though? What's the benefit?
It's electrolytes. It's electrolytes.
I'm pulling it up now. I'll get it and I'll show
Gary, promote your show.
BK Nothing But Nets. BK Nothing But Nets podcast. We're gonna go live today. We go live the day after every game.
And when the Nets play today?
They played yesterday, lost to Toronto by 30 because they're
I
really
know
good.
they got their ass whipped yesterday.
It's not even watchable anymore, really. But they needed to lose for the lottery. That was a big loss yesterday.
Yeah,
Because Toronto's garbage too.
right. True. Our ref fan says Epsom salt.
I don't drink Epsom salt. I bathe in Epsom salt, but I don't drink it.
I think he was kind of kidding around. Okay, he just subscribed.
I appreciate that, Captain. Silent Bob. Appreciate you.
So I'm going to 2:30. Then I'm going to stop for my Yankee game. So.
Who's pitching today? Freed?
No. Let me see.
Gotta be Freed if Cole's out, right?
No, he just pitched this weekend. And
Yeah,
they
it's
had
Thursday though. You pitch them on 5 days rest. So if you pitch them Saturday, today's the day to
check.
go.
I'll check. Let's see.
Oh, it's Rodon?
Yeah, Rodon, yeah. Yeah, he just pitched this weekend they pitched him down in
Austin Wells, the catcher's batting leadoff, huh?
Yeah, that's been
Interesting.
Yeah, they have him.
No Volpe, Dominguez. Wow.
Yeah,
so the lineup is Wells, Judge, Bellinger, Goldschmidt, Chisholm, Dominguez, Volpe, Ben Rice, and Cabrera.
Yeah.
And if Dominguez
what's the Mets lineup, Gary?
Oh, what is it? I know Clay Holmes is pitching. Let me see if I can Mets.
Ryan.
For the Mets,
that was
Clay
Monday.
Holmes pitching.
No, that was Monday. The thing that I have up on MLB.com shows the past Yankee lineups, and it was the Mets were there. It was one of the games, so that's why I'm looking at it like it's all weird.
Oh no, he'll still playing. I think he's still doing that.
So, from what I understand, is it's Lindor, Soto, Alonso, Vientos, Nimmo, Marte, Torrens, Batty, Siri. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Man, if this kid Dominguez can be. I just want to see guys hit for average.
Batty and Garrett, first round pick. Hitting for average is a thing of the past. The lineup with Paul O'Neill and Bernie Williams and all those guys, it's a thing of the past.
So alert just came out from Bleacher Report. Tennessee Titans want 3 number 1s to move off of the first pick.
There's no one like to me. Cam Ward. I'm guessing if you're moving that pick, you're taking Cam Ward, right? Like that's why you would do that. It's just not worth it to me.
No.
Yeah.
All right. See you later, Bob. Welcome to the Nick, Shine, and Gary show. This is what all the people have been demanding. So Bobby said, "You know what? I will give it to you." That's what she said. It's also what Bobby said.
Bobby just got 10 more subs from me, and you took over, Nick, just like that.
That's it. He's at 600 now. Forget about 500.
Just 600. Yeah, 500. Forget 500. Went straight to 600.
I called him up, and I was like, "You going on?" Nah, I don't know. After the Yankee game. I'm like, "I know Addison's working, but I got time to hang out if you want to go on before." He goes, "All right." He goes, "I'll go on if you want me to go on." Like he's like, "Oh, you're pulling my arm. I'll go on if you want me to go on. If you want me to go live, I'll do it." And I was like, "Okay, I go. I got time to hang." I'm like, "I can hang till like 1:45." He's like, "All right."
And so here we are.
That's it. I wonder what happened.
Alan says Sanders will be there for us at 7. I used to think that was crazy, and now I'm not so sure. He might be there for us at 7. Would you take Shedeur Sanders?
How about, here's the hot take. How about Dart goes before Sanders?
If I would take him over Sanders. I don't think that's crazy. Like, Sanders isn't that good. I don't think Sanders sucks, but like, what's he really good at? Like
checking down.
Check.
I'm not shit talking. He
No.
does check down. He takes the safe throws, which you could say is smart. You're not forcing it, right? But there's times you got to make those throws. You got to really put it in there, and you're gonna have to throw in a tight window. And I think that's on film something that he doesn't have.
It's right. So like I see him. It's like, to me, like he's a high end too. Like that's really how I see him. Like,
I'll give you a comp. Tyrod Taylor. Not a starter.
Yeah.
A serviceable backup, a guy who could spot start throughout his career, or if you're in the midst of looking for your franchise quarterback. I don't think he's a guy that Oh, Nate's got a good one. Teddy Bridgewater. I don't know, man. Teddy Bridgewater was really good.
Yeah,
before the
Teddy
injury.
Bridgewater
Bridgewater was on his path to superstardom, in my opinion.
I'm not even trying to Chase Daniel, a guy like that. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to hate on Shedeur Sanders. I was just never taken that early. I don't really see much upside. Like Davis Mills with better legs, but he still doesn't run. Like Shedeur doesn't run. He can extend plays and stuff, but he doesn't run.
Yeah, I mean, it's somebody who's going to take the right coaching. Love Bites has a good one, Gino.
Yeah.
You know, somebody that might not get it at first, but if the right situation presents itself and the right coaching, the right scheme, the right time, he can be decent. But I don't see any fan base slamming the table saying we have to have him. That we can't miss out on this guy.
Yeah. That's what I was saying when he was talking about him going number one. I'm like, okay, like if you draft him, you're gonna wake up one day 3 years from now. I have the 22nd best quarterback in football. Yeah, BC South Lake Carroll. That's where Chase Daniel and Quinn Ewers went to high school. How do you know about South Lake Carroll High School? It's right by my house. How do you know that, BC? I'm shocked that he knows South Lake Carroll.
Yeah. I don't know what happened with Bobby lately. When he's going to the bathroom, he just leaves the camera on and walks away. I don't know if maybe he got a call, but we thank you for watching Bobby's show. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and help our friend Bobby out. And that way Jay can stop asking about the first 24-hour stream, and then during it, he will start asking about when's the next 24-hour stream. And of course, listen to our good friend Stack. Hit the like button.
BC went to Wiley High School? BC's from the Dallas area?
I don't know where he's from.
He's a Lakers. I thought he was from LA. I'm totally confused right now.
He went to Wiley, yeah, I guess. No, Graves, I can't. I don't have the controls. I'm gonna see what's up with Bobby right now. Okay. All right, we're still here. We'll see you when you get back. Bye. All right, his computer went out. I guess he was rebooting or something.
Of course I remember Trey Newton. Of course. He played for South Lake Carroll and he played for the Longhorns.
I mean, if I'm Tennessee, though, at 1, yeah, I want 3 1s. But I don't see anybody.
It's just like, is there anyone who values? Well, I guess actually Cam Ward would be. Yeah, is there anyone who values Cam Ward that much? They would trade 3 1s. You're basically mortgaging your future.
You're putting your job on the line.
Yeah.
And not just this job, any future jobs. Because if you give up 3 1s and Cam Ward is not the guy, I mean, but desperate teams do desperate things. We see it all the time in the NFL, right? Guys that we all head scratch and look at the contract or look at who signed him. Like, why would they do that? You're hoping to catch lightning in a bottle and preserve your job. But you say 3, you probably settle for 2, right? Like, if you let's just take the Giants because they have a top pick. You get number 3 overall, so you're getting a top 5 pick. And then you're potentially getting another top 10 pick next year. I can't see a 3rd pick on top of it. You know, because this when they say 3 1s, don't forget, this one's a swap. So they'll swap 1s this year and then 2 additional 1s on top of it. I can't do that.
Yeah, so it's 2 more, right.
Yeah, so this one's a clean swap, and then you get 2 additional 1s on top of it. So you're giving up your 26 and 27 1 for Cam Ward. I don't know, man.
I can't do it. It's too much. Yeah, I can give you I just don't value Cam Ward that much. Like, I think he's going to be decent, right? Like, I would say here, he's going to have a career like Kyler Murray. Would you trade 3 1s for Kyler Murray? Like, no. I think he's pretty good. It's a lot. Like, I'm not a Super Bowl contender perennially because I have Kyler Murray. Like, it's a lot.
No. Burrow? Yeah, I would have done it for Burrow. That's the last quarterback that I would have done it for. I really liked Daniels last year. I did not like Caleb Williams at all. I said he played in a spread system and in a Lincoln Riley system. Everyone's wide open. You basically play street ball. 4 guys run downfield. They break off into the opening. You sometimes delay. It's not NFL type of offense. It's not 3-step drop, read, release. And I said he's gonna hold the ball too long. He's not gonna be able to hit the opening windows. And what did he do? He held on to the ball longer than any quarterback in the league and had a shit ton of sacks because he couldn't get it in the windows when it was open and needed to. Can he develop that? Sure. But I just saw a better prospect from Daniels immediately. And I don't see anybody in this class who I think can hit the ground and be very good.
You want to go field? Alan says, give me an NFL comp to Alfred Collins. The one they always throw around is Travis Jones on the Ravens. Jordan Davis because they're both huge, but I would say Travis Jones on the Ravens is an NFL comp to Alfred Collins. How do you think this year's tight ends compare to Bowers? I think they're fine, and I'm not going to be upset. I actually think Warren might be the right pick at 7. Like, I'm not going to have any problems with it. But Brock Bowers was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. That doesn't come again. I'm not saying Warren can't be good and Colston Loveland can't be good. They can be good.
But you can't say that. You can't say it'll never come again. There's the way the athletes are evolving, and this might just be the tip of the iceberg with tight ends. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm a Georgia fan. I love Bowers, but let's not act like he's.
You're right.
This is the beginning of the tight end generation in the NFL, I believe.
I have a friend who's a college pitching coach, right? And when Noah Syndergaard was coming up, and we were all Met fans were like blown away. Look at this guy. He has a 92-mile-per-hour changeup. He's like, yeah, 10 years from now, and this is like 12 years ago. He's like, 10 years from now, that's going to be the new trend. Everyone's going to throw 100, and their changeup's going to be 90. I'm like, that's ridiculous. There's like 2 people ever, him and Randy Johnson, that can do that. He's like, okay. And 10 years later, everyone threw 100 miles an hour, 90-mile-per-hour change. Like, all right,
and now, if you don't throw 100 miles an hour, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Did you not care about like your craft growing up? Like,
yeah, he's your fastball tops out at 96.
Yeah.
What else you got? Yeah. What else can you do?
That's what made Nolan Ryan so good, is because the difference between Ryan throwing 100 and most guys throwing 88 to 92, 93. If you used to get above 95, it's like, holy shit, this guy's really throwing. So that 8-mile-an-hour difference is huge in your timing as a hitter. And then he dropped that curveball in too after throwing, 100-mile-an-hour heat.
Could be right.
Nowadays, you have everyone throwing 100.
The only tight ends that really wowed me in college in recent memory were Bowers, and I don't mean to sound funny, but Aaron Hernandez. Aaron Hernandez, he was a little undersized.
He's a very good NFL tight end too.
Yeah,
I think he had 91 catches his first or second year.
He's as far as a pass catching tight end. I don't know how he was as a blocker, but as a pass catching tight end, Hernandez until Bowers was the best I ever saw at the collegiate level. Like, he was crazy.
I mean, it's not crazy to think that if the Patriots had Gronk and Hernandez, why wouldn't Oakland or Vegas consider something like that? Why not? You get Warren, who's a great run blocker. You have Bowers, who you can move around. And a lot of people believe Bowers is a slot more than he is a tight end, right? Because he's not an inline. It would be crazy for the Raiders to 3 years in a row take Michael Mayer from Notre Dame, take Brock Bowers, and now take Warren. It's like drafting kickers in the first round of the fantasy football draft. They're stacking tight ends, baby.
You're gonna corner the market on tight ends. Yeah, I still like. Warren is a fine pick. I'd rather have Warren than Tet. If those were the two guys you're debating, I'm taking Warren.
Because Tet doesn't help your running game, and we're going to be a running team first. I'd rather get the inline blocker like Warren that you can use, because the combination of Warren and Ruckert blocking gets me more excited than Tet does receiving the ball.
I would like if it was my pick, and if Will Johnson's there, I know, and Nick made a good argument on why it would make no sense to take a cornerback. I still think that's the best football player available. So I would be tempted to take Will Johnson. If they don't want to take a cornerback, then I'd probably take.
He'll probably be very good. But when you bring in Stevens and you're about to pay Sauce and you've already paid Carter, are you going to move Stevens to safety? Is that why maybe a tell that when the Jets website had him listed as a free safety? And then they were like, no, he's a cornerback.
Did the Jets website list him as a safety?
The day it came out, the day they signed him and made it official, I guess the social media person uploaded him as a free safety on the Jets roster. And then it was corrected once that hit Twitter.
How much did they pay him? Because they paid him a lot to be a safety.
3 for 36.
$12 million a year to be a safety. You better be sure he's going to be a top end safety. You give him $12 million. Right?
I just think it was a clerical.
Yeah,
error.
Probably.
But I'm not gonna. You got greater needs. Now, I'm not saying Will Johnson might not be the best player available, but sometimes you have to balance out best player available with a dire need.
I'm not going to be upset. I think if they take Warren, it's a good pick. I'm not going to be upset. I'm not going to smash the table. I'll be happy to take Warren. He's a good player.
At 7, Warren, Membu, I'm okay with. Graham, I would like a bigger defensive tackle, but I would be okay with it because I'm a defensive guy and we're at our best when our D-line is cooking. So I would get it. I wouldn't be angry about the pick. I would be confused, to be honest with you, with our needs on offense. But I wouldn't be mad about the player. I'd be mad about the ideology. You know what I mean?
Here's my concern about Membu, though. He jumped up the depth chart so much, so quick after his combine. Okay. Is he that good, or is he just a combine guy? Like Kelvin Banks, I'm told, and I'm not an offensive line guru, but I'm told he can play all 4 offensive line positions. So why would Membu jump that guy in all the depth chart rankings? That's my concern.
I'm back.
The
wind knocked me out.
I need to go. I'll be right back. Hang on.
All right.
The wind knocked me out. Sorry, guys.
The wind knocked you out. You sure it wasn't One Punch Breaker?
No, it wasn't. Not that guy. Nope. Sorry, Charlie. Give that.
Welcome back, Bob. Glad to have you.
Please don't play. I'm sick of that song. Really.
My favorite part of it, though, is when he skips. Like the skip that he does. I giggle every time I see the skip.
Yeah, I giggle myself. Oh yeah.
Don't be grumpy.
I'm not grumpy. I'm sick of tired.
Don't yell at me.
I'm not yelling. I don't like that video. Oh, guess who's coming on?
Jay Graves.
I'll do you.
Hi, Bobby.
Oh, look at me guessing.
See?
You're so smart, Nick. How'd you know?
I know stuff.
The
I drink
lovely,
coffee
the
and no
beautiful,
thanks.
The stunning Jay Graves. How are you, Feisty?
I'm good. I'm good. So how was my call today? Was it cringy? Was it good?
It was
Oh, your
great.
call was a good show. I'm going to vote for you now. I was going to vote for you anyway, but that was good. You won my
Thanks,
vote.
yeah, I appreciate that.
You know my vote.
Of course. But I'm just trying to gauge how that call came off because I have no idea.
I thought the call was good. I
Okay.
thought you were classy. You didn't insult the opponent,
Which is
and
what I
you
look for.
reminded everybody who you be. And you went down the list of what you do in the community, where you go, and what you're a part of. And sometimes people have to be reminded because with all of the viewing that people do, sometimes it's like it gets blended in, right? And you don't, oh, wait, she was here. Oh, yeah, she did do that. Oh, yeah. All right. And those people on the fence might like that.
Yeah. And I also I call it during the season, but the draft and free agency, that's not my wheelhouse. I don't have a lot to say, so I haven't been calling it a lot just because I only try to call when I have things to say. So
yeah,
well, you're a terrific caller.
Thanks, Gary.
You're obviously the best caller of the 4%, like the most knowledgeable, the best football fan of the 4%. And that's not straight on anyone else. Jay Graves is the best.
Well, don't forget Mimosa's big calling in
Yeah,
Mimosa's
making a surge.
Yeah,
she calls it to me.
I'll never forget when I was at Hofstra. I was talking.
It's not your tournament, Bob.
What?
It's not your tournament. Like everything that happens in the tournament is based off of what happens on Jake's show only.
Oh, I know that. I'm just.
What you did that I like, Jay Graves, is you didn't trash your opponent. When you just trash you haven't told me why I should vote for you, so I'm not going to. If you just trash your opponent, I hate that. Like, why should I vote for you?
I do. I like Kyle, so I'm not gonna trash him. But when he said oh, the best of the best means something to me in the Discord, and then he changed it after Clancy said something that was like, hey, well, what you think it doesn't mean something to me? It only means something to you? Yeah. So that was how I went after him. That's only because he's a good guy. I can't trash him. That'll backfire on me.
He's a good caller. He is a good caller. He gives good football takes. I like his calls. He just comes after me like he hates me, and I have no idea why. Like he tries to come after me all the time. I'm like, what did I ever do to you? He's all right. He's a good caller.
He's a strong
caller. You talking about Bobby or somebody else?
No, Bobby comes after everyone. That's fine. I'm talking about Kyle Clifton.
Yeah, if you're a man, Bobby will snap at you.
That's all right.
No,
that's fine.
What? You can't say no, Bob. There's not a guy who's been on this show that you haven't snapped at one point.
Bobby, I was going to call and say hi because you were doing a midday show because I will not be on your night show because it's my niece's birthday, so I'll be at my brother's house. So
tell her happy birthday. I'll see her.
Well, she's only a year old. But I probably will not be on. My brother would probably not enjoy that. So
okay, no problem.
But I appreciate the thought. I love you, Bobby.
Yeah, okay, I love you too.
All right, have a good day, everybody. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for dinner last night.
No problem.
Bobby is an alpha male. Are you an alpha male, Bobby?
Rick Kent, great comment.
I guess so.
I just got a craving. I haven't had it probably since Nick was young, so probably 14 years. Alphabet cereal. I just got a craving for alphabet cereal.
I don't know how you get a
very underrated cereal. I don't know. He said alpha male, and in my brain went, ooh, alphabet.
I like alphabet. I like alphabet too. Good stuff.
Yeah, Kevin. Kevin said, I find it hilarious when Bobby snaps at me. It's like a rite of passage. Like you're not part of the channel until Bobby snaps at you. If you're a male.
Yeah.
I've been snapped at a lot by Bobby.
Yeah, you're loved.
Yeah.
The more he snaps at you, the more he loves you.
Yeah,
Do you know how many times he's cursed me out? He had a show a couple weeks ago after my show. He went on at 1 a.m. And then we were getting tired, and I was like, Bobby, you should do a Survivor thing and just eliminate people in terms of who you like the most and who you like the least. He kicked me off first, Gar.
Well, we were playing the game. That's how you play the game.
I was the first one to go, and I'm like, all right.
Well, that's how you
Right,
play the
Bobby.
game.
I
Right?
wasn't mad though. It was like 2:00, and I was tired. I was like, all right, awesome.
Well, that's
And then
how you-
after he booted me, the game stopped, and they hung out for like 40 more minutes on air.
okay, I won 370. I got 379 subs now.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're working up
Awesome.
slowly. Jaden, are you working? You want to come in? Talk to
I
us?
know what I was going to tell you now.
What?
Last night at the end of my show, there
Yeah.
was a guy who was trying to click in.
Yep.
And he was flashing porn,
Yeah,
but it was on the bottom. I never put him on air.
right.
And I actually caught video of him trying to do it.
Yeah, I had that same guy calling yesterday, and
Who does this? Like, so his entire intention is to try to ruin your show and get you demonetized.
Yeah. And he
Even
clicked in and
What
would
do you-
click out. He would click
What-
in, show it, and
I
click
clicked
out.
in.
He kept going in and out of the backstage.
and
And he sent me like a friend request on StreamYard.
It's like,
"Oh, bull
I didn't
crap!"
even know you could do that.
I think it's a friend
Okay.
request. It's in Spanish.
You want to come on my
Oh, you
show
mean
to
Chinese.
demonetize my show and ruin my show and show porn to everyone who's watching it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand people. Like, what's
I had
the
the same
upside? in
guy.
that?
Oh, I have his email.
Oh, I want to
Oh.
touch that.
You want to dox him?
Yeah.
You want to put him on blast? Let's do that.
Oh yeah, everyone. There you go.
What?
I just posted his email in the chat. Everyone just send him emails about what a loser.
Oh, that's the same guy that came to my channel. I
What
found the same one.
Oh yeah, guys, you don't have to tell me. If I can ruin someone's life who tries to fuck with mine, I'm game.
But
Yeah.
his entire purpose is to try to ruin your show and take down your show.
I
You put
don't
how many
know
hours
your
into
tweets.
that? Over a year now of work? Like, what? And your entire goal is to ruin it? Like,
Yeah, that show was a great show back then. Yeah, it was. I was up to 600 subscribers. It doesn't look like it's like
Bob, I'm gonna put your email on the chat too for everyone. Okay.
whatever. It doesn't matter.
All
to
right.
me.
It's, ladies and gentlemen, Bobby's email is bigboobedbobby@gmail.com.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Instead of Gmail, Shemail.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, that's a good one. Dixie, would you like to say some words, Stas?
How's my connection?
you're
Very
good.
good.
You're good.
Is
Very
it good? Okay, I'm in an area where usually I would think it'd be pretty shitty, so I was just making
No,
sure
it's pretty
I started
good.
talking that
Very
I didn't
good.
sound like a fucking robot.
Yeah,
Not much, guys. What's going on?
not
like-
GML.
Dude, Jets Johnny kind of sold me on Membu too today. Now I'm torn on who I want.
Hi, Jets Johnny. Nice to see you in here. You're a great guy. Who
What
does
was
this-
what was his case?
Well, he was
what
saying
turned
like
you?
he would rather solidify the O line down the road so our run game would be better. And he's or you could also fix, like some other ones said as well, you could also fix it down the road, fix that one piece down the road, and then get a weapon now for Fields to dump off to, whatever. I think we need a weapon because our tight end room now is empty. There's nothing there. It's horrible.
Yeah, I just why can't we just be like a functional team and like be able to solidify our line in round 2 and 3? Like, why does it always have to be a first round pick or bust? Like, I'm fine with Membu, but like, why can't we just be like a functioning team, like, and get a good right tackle in round 2 or 3? Why can't we do that?
My
Thank
other
you, Mike. These nuts.
team
Hi,
is
Mike, these nuts.
do have Membu too, and we just got Olu. Eventually, we're gonna have to pay both of them, and if they're both really good, they're both gonna be really expensive.
Yeah, but that argument, if you draft a guy in the 4th round and he's really good, you're gonna have to pay him too. So wherever
No,
you
no.
draft a guy, if he's really good, you're gonna have to pay him. So
No, I get what
I
you're
don't
Our
see
problem-
that being a valid point.
If our problem
valid,
is having
like-
to pay our line, our young offensive line, a lot of money because they're really good, that's a good problem.
That's a
to
good.
have.
You make it happen. If that happens, we're winning football games. If that
Yeah,
happens, you're happy to pay those guys.
I don't know, man.
Listen, we need 3 out of 4 of our first picks to be starters. I think the D tackle will be rotational. But we need a right tackle, we need a wide receiver, and we need a tight end. You have to hit those picks.
So let's say we take Warren at 7. Who would you take at 42? Would you take a receiver? Would you take a quarterback?
I gotta see who's there, right? Oh man, that happened. Give me a second. Do you guys hear me?
Yes, we hear you
That's
quite.
a great screenshot, Nick.
Is my boy Cameron Williams at 42? I would take him at 42. If you get Warren at 7, if is Cameron Williams at 42, I would take him.
My thing, Gary, is if you get a tight end at 7, in the second, would you go at 42? Would you go O-line? Would you go receiver? Would you go quarterback? Because at the end of the day, if we only win 5 games this year, we'll have a good pick to maybe get a quarterback next year if we trade up. So I'd rather take a QB next year and rather take a receiver or something in the second this year.
You know what it is? Like when you say, okay, I'm gonna say I'm gonna take tackle. I'm gonna if there's a good tackle I like at 42, I'm gonna do that. But if Jackson Dart's sitting there, it's like, do I want the good girl or do I want the hot girl in a bikini? You know what I'm saying? Like Jackson Dart's just staring at me. He's like, you know what? That's probably the better option. But I'm going to go with this. Like, I'm going to make a bad decision right now.
I'll take Warren. Sorry, my StreamYard keeps freezing.
StreamYard's been shitty all day.
I know. It's been longer than a day. But I'll take Warren with Connor Williams, with Connerly, the kid from Ohio State who got hurt, but I think he still goes in round 1. He would have been a top 10 pick if he didn't get hurt. I'm forgetting his name right now. Forgive me. But there's a lot of guys that I would team up with Warren and like that over the middle and the second round tight end or weapon. I would rather get the elite weapon that everyone has ranked highly. And then get an offensive lineman later. You know, we can't expect this regime to function with the fear that we can't pick after the first round. They're not going to do that. They're going to believe in themselves. They're going to believe in their plan. They're going to believe in their process, and they are going to.
Oh, look who's coming in.
Well, Gary,
Bonesy.
Gary, you watched a lot of Bowers stuff. Remember, you were really high on Bowers last year. But
to say the least, yeah.
Like how Jess Johnny was saying too. Like
Matthew Smith
is good. You know, he's good. Warren technically only has 1 year, or whatever. You know, he's only 1 year. He's only. So, what do you think about on Warren?
Bobby.
You think he was near Bowers' college tape, or you think?
Look, I watched Bowers. He played for the premier program for 3 years. I watched every single game Bowers played. Not every game. Like not.
He was a freshman, and they were going to him on the biggest play in the game. They went to the freshman in the national championship.
Game. All
they were like,
SEC
"We're going to go to
games,
this guy." It's like going to Jordan.
I don't think Warren ever
when
did that.
Dean Smith drew up the play for Jordan, right?
Yeah. No, that's what I'm torn between Warren because a lot of people's cases. Oh, he only had one big standout year, 1 year. So I'm trying to.
Don't worry about the stats. The skill
I'm not worried about
set
the
is
stats.
what's
I'm worried
elite.
about.
You know who I said? I don't know if that's a good pick because he only had 1 good year out of 5. Joe Burrow had that work out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said the same thing.
Pretty well.
So Warren's the same as Joe Burrow?
No, I'm not saying, but I'm saying if that's the knock that he only had 1 good year out of 5.
You see the skill set.
Yeah.
And you see this guy's an assassin in the pocket. When you see this tight end can drive linebackers out of the back of the freaking end zone and be a good weapon and go high point the ball. When Aller was in trouble, he'd throw one up to Warren. He'd just go up and get it. That skill you can't teach. You have that or you don't. That desire to block you have or you don't. To have that length going down the middle of the field, that'll help out this offense tremendously. The play action gets going, and then he fakes a block and steps in. You hit him with a quick pass, and now he's running up the middle of the field and maybe trucking a safety. You know, you can design a lot based off of his blocking too. That's an asset that not everyone has.
Enough said. Warren at 7. So
when was the last time a tight end panned out in the top 16? You can't say Bowers because it's only been a year.
I mean,
I can say Bowers because it's Bowers.
Okay, yeah. Kyle Pitts had a great year. Look how that turned out. It's been a year.
Before we start this whole thing, who do you want at 7?
Membo. I'd rather Jackson Dart at 7 than Warren.
That's understandable.
Don't take Dart. If you take Dart at 7, you might get everyone fired. You know that. I like Dart too. But if you take Dart at 7, you might get everyone fired.
Wait, it glitched out. Matthew, did you say you want Dart at 7 or Membu?
I'd rather Membu at first, but I'd rather Dart than take Warren at 7.
What is in your pipe that you're smoking? That's ridiculous.
Dart is QB too. And if
I agree.
you're taking Sanders at 3, Dart is perfectly reasonable at 7.
I don't want either or. They suck. Both of them are horrible.
Yeah, I mean, well, Dart is late round first for me, but being a QB, it definitely increasing the draft status, right? Like Bo Nix was a second round, is an early second talent.
I would rather
he got drafted 12.
I'd rather take Warren, solidify the tight end spot. If we win 5 games because we're the Jets, next year we'll be in a position to maybe trade up, get a decent quarterback in a better quarterback class. I'd rather solidify tight end or O-line this year and then get a quarterback next year and see how it goes. That's what I would do.
How about this scenario right now on PFF? Titans take Cam Ward. The Browns take Shedeur Sanders. The Giants take Travis Hunter. The Patriots take Genty. The Jaguars take Mason Graham. The Raiders take Will Campbell. Abdul Carter falls to 7. Let's go.
Let's go. That's not going to happen, but let's go. Let's go.
Mason Graham, bro. Mason Graham is going to Jack. Everyone's like, oh, Mason Graham is at 7. Dude, he's going to Jacksonville. There's no way.
You want to say hello?
He has to.
I'll tell you right now. I think the Jaguars trade out of 5.
Hey, Bobby.
Hey, sweetie. How are you?
Good.
How's your day?
Hello.
Do you want your big fat dog? Okay. Cannoli.
Dude, Cannoli is a unit, bro. What a unit.
I'll tell you right now. Here's my draft prediction. The Jaguars do not pick at 5. Somebody, maybe the Cowboys, jump the Raiders to go get Genty.
Yeah, Genty. Genty.
Hello. I'm gonna play her.
Oh, she doesn't want to be on TV today. You don't want to
Okay, I'm gonna play. Gary, I got something to play for.
Think about it.
Bob wants to play the video for you.
She'll love that. Hi, Decker. How are you doing today, Decker?
Good.
You want the song?
Yes, please.
You're welcome. No problem.
Chicken doesn't go with pasta. Don't you know it's disgusting? Chicken can't go with pasta. Why? Because of the texture. Instead, go get yourself pizza at the closest Shell gas station. Cause chicken don't go with pasta. I just discovered dogs are pets.
You always like that, right, Decker?
Yeah.
There's the Cannoli. We love you, Cannoli, too. We love your whole family. Yeah.
Oh, Cannoli, so big and fat.
She's a good dog.
Why did you make my dog fat?
I think she ate too much, baby.
Why don't you put the dog on your diet? Decker, ask Daddy. Say, why don't you put the dog on your diet then?
Yeah.
Why do you put the dog on your diet then?
She eats everyone else's food too.
I thought you didn't have bad food in the house.
I love you, baby.
I thought you didn't have bad food in the house.
I don't know why she got so fat. I don't know.
I thought you didn't have bad food in the house. How's the dog
We
get
don't.
fat?
I don't know. I don't know why. She started to slim down a little bit, but like, she sent me a picture of like right before we got her. And I didn't even think it was my dog. Like, how did my dog get this fat? I don't know what she did.
Dude, what if your whole family's like has like a secret carb hiding stash and they just all like underneath the bed there's like a trap door and it's just all
cupcakes and donuts
sugars.
and
yeah,
potato chips,
Snickers and
All
Reese's
dark.
and Three Musketeers.
All
Oh boy.
My wife is stricter on it than I am. Like if I'm out and they have like seasoned food and stuff, I'll eat it. I'm not a Nazi about it. My wife will not touch it. Like we go out to get tacos and the tacos are seasoned. Like she will not touch it. She won't eat it. Like she will not eat any plant at all. Oh, sorry, Raquette.
Oh, just go back when she gets on. It's like 2 minutes ago.
A lot can happen in 2 minutes on this show.
Yeah, that's at nighttime.
Bobby, you can even go to the bathroom and get back in 2 minutes. It used to be like a 12-minute break.
Yeah. Yep, definitely.
You're doing great, Bobby. It used to take you 5 minutes to get out of your chair. Like, you're doing great.
Yeah, I know.
Really good.
I feel great too. I feel awesome.
Good.
I'm going to DoorDash you like 6 pizzas on Saturday.
Huh.
Just next time that food stares you in the face, remember how much better you feel now than you did then.
Oh, I know. After I gave up the carbohydrate, well, the soda is the hardest part to give up.
That was the best part.
Yeah, it's
Stay
the
away
hardest
from that
one
shit,
too.
man. It's no good for you.
When I
Hey.
see
They used to always say this when I was
buddy.
boxing, right? Like, remember how much it sucks losing
Ken.
weight. So the next time you want to eat the pizza, remember, you're going to have to lose that weight. And then you just look at it and be like, I don't eat the fucking pizza anyway. Give me the pizza. Give me the pizza.
Thank you,
I'm going
Ken.
to eat it anyway.
I think I'm going to do a 72-hour water fast. I think I'm going to do that.
With my health condition, like I can't really do 72. My wife just did a 5-day water fast. It's great. She loved it.
Hi, Ted.
3 days
Hey,
is-
Bobby,
is
how are
good.
you?
Good.
What's up, gentlemen?
Hey,
Phone
sir.
jack.
How are you?
Hey, Gary,
What's up, Ted?
got a question for you about you know who? Your banter with one of your friends on the
Oh,
90s
we're not
show.
going to talk about this show.
On the
please.
what show?
No. You did no.
What do you think I'm asking?
I don't know what he's asking me.
7:30
I
in
don't
the
know what
morning
he's asking
show.
me.
I know what you.
No, I wanted to know, you and Mimosa kind of had this little back and forth a lot.
Oh, we're
Oh,
good now. Me and
great.
Mimosa are chill. I was messaging you the other day on Discord. We're cool. We're friends now.
Oh no, I know, but like I would say tension. I don't know, man. I just see like a little bit of tension there, but not like.
Ted, I don't know if you've ever listened to Gary, but Gary can get under people's skin and bring up
yes,
sides
definitely.
of them
Definitely.
that encourage them to call in and like finally
I
can't
spent a
type
half
anymore.
hour in a room with Gandhi, and after the half hour, he gave up the nonviolence and went after me. He smacked my face. Screw this nonviolence thing. I can't be near him anymore.
I was kind of thinking like not like general stress, but like male female type little back and forth.
Yeah, I like
Just
the male female. I like to talk gender roles. I don't know like why these things are.
Are you trying to say sexual tension and you're not saying the words, Ted? Is that what you're leaning to?
Oh, no, nothing like. I'm a happily married man. The idea of sleeping with another woman sickens me a little bit.
He didn't say the words. Am I right?
I'm not-
Is that what you're leading at?
Harry, I'm not saying on your end. I'm saying possibly there seems to be a little bit of a friendly back and forth in a special way. How do I say it? Just as an observation.
I'm a happily married man. Any conversation I have with any woman is strictly platonic.
Oh, I got it. I'm not saying you.
I understand what you're saying. I don't know what's in Mimosa's mind. I have no idea. I can't comment on that.
Understood. I'll drop it. Understood.
That's a good idea. Drop it. Just shut up. and
Mike
drop it.
Rubino with the comment of the day. This is how you earn a nickname. The pot star is perfect. This is how you earn a nickname. That's fantastic, Mike.
Yeah, that's true. It's not a lie. It's true. You read that? This is how you earn a nickname. Yep. That fits you perfectly, Ted.
I'm just making an observation. That's all.
Yeah, you always make an observation and stir the pot. Yeah, that's what you do.
Rick Kent with an observation. I think Ted is projecting his own fantasies onto Gary. Ted, would you like to confirm or deny that you have some sexual tension with Gary as well? No,
Gary,
no.
I like him a little less hairy. Let's put it that way.
I would not even make a good looking woman.
Around
that's
here,
for
we
sure.
call that lettuce. We call that
sorry.
lettuce, Ted.
I'm sorry. Yes. So that video.
Thank you, Rick. Thank
Ricky, New York said, "Stop tiptoeing, Ted. Go full redneck."
Do you know how I earned the redneck? Did you hear the call between me and June, the GM, on the other show?
Somebody sent me a clip of it. That was wild. That was pretty uncalled for.
I didn't say the name. I forgive
Well,
him.
he's a dick. June did.
Redneck is only an insult up north. Like if you call someone a redneck down here, it's like okay. Redneck is only a. You can call me. I'm not really a redneck, so it doesn't really apply to me. But like, I wouldn't take it as an insult.
He still yells at my friend JJ all the time.
But up here, it is an insult. It's.
I know.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, I'm an ex-New Yorker. It's like doesn't kind of make sense. You know what I mean?
Well, he doesn't know. He's from the Bronx. He's from the tough Bronx. Remember that. He's from the hood. He's from the hood.
I forgave.
I don't like that. If you're in a discussion with somebody, there's no reason to try to go and discredit or humiliate them by doing that. If you want to humiliate them, you say, "I'll send you $20," and you try to lick your nipple like Nate did to Bobby. That's how we operate around here.
But I enjoyed that.
I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did.
Yes, I did.
Bobby sent them the $20 back and said, "The first nip's on me."
Got funny. I did say Nate's comment with the $50 comment, which was wow, that was wild. When Nate was biking and trying to get votes, he commented about a $50 payment to somebody. If you didn't see that one.
I didn't. I offered Bobby $50 if he went back there to that white wooden chair and just picked it up and smashed it into the ground.
No, I need that chair. Can't do that.
Get another chair. It would be good entertainment.
Hey, Bobo. What up, Nick? What up, Matt? What up, Ted?
How we doing?
Johnny, how are you? How are you,
Bobby, I voted for you today, man. Just to let you know.
That. I appreciate that.
I was voting for you, man.
You too. I cheer
and
for
even
you.
though I do love Jay Quest too. That's my guy, but
yeah, no, I understand. Thank you.
Wait, who won?
Johnny, nice hat. How was the Gay Pride Parade?
it was amazing. I love being happy. Like being happy is awesome. Wouldn't you agree, Ted?
Being happy, of course.
Yeah.
100%.
Good for you, Johnny.
Suck it,
I'll never judge you for who you are. I might pick on it, but I always allow you to be you.
I'm so hyped, man. I bought some Sabrett's hot dogs.
Oh, yes.
Once Riley gets off, I'm gonna go pick her up.
How are you cooking them?
How do
How
you
are you
cook
cooking
them,
them?
John?
That's
In
the
dirty
important
water?
question.
So I boil them.
Yeah, you cook them in dirty water, right? Dirty water hot dogs. There you go.
Well, Bobby, the water starts off clean.
Yeah.
No, I don't know why they call it dirty water, but that's good. That's the way I like my hot dogs, Johnny.
That's how you see your hot dogs on the street. You just keep boiling them in the same water.
Literally.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
it's the Sabret hot dogs. They have a cart and they put the hot dogs in there.
I even
Good.
bought the red onion sauce too.
What, the Sabret, the barbecued onions?
Yeah.
That jar is the bomb.
Yeah, man. So
That thing, I miss those.
did that and some popcorn I have and some Cracker
What time
Jacks
do the Mets play?
for her.
Cracker Jack.
At 4
Yeah.
Eastern time. I think it's 3 Gary
Why
time.
these
Yeah, 3 my time, 4 your time.
starting so late? They used to start at 1:00.
Probably because they have the app and they want to tier the games so that more games are accessible to people to see. If every game's on at 1:00, you don't really have all of the games to see, and they want to kind of spread it out. That would be my observation.
Let's go shut up. Nick's favorite person.
Gas man.
Hey, major shout out to Rick for helping me out with the MLB stuff and everything.
How are you?
Yeah.
Lane, did you pay the gas bill?
Do you remember last night?
I
When
remember.
I was passing gas every minute.
It was 5 minutes on the dot.
No, you know what it was?
He ripped
I was
2 massive
coughing
ones within 5 minutes.
because of my fist fixed. I thought I heard dick sticks for a second.
He was bragging about putting fish sticks in his mouth last night. Big fan of fish sticks.
That's what Addison wrote, actually. He said that, Lane, do you like
Hey, Lane, what kind of shirt you got on? Let's
they're
go,
playing today.
baby. Let's go.
I have the schedule actually right now. The Yankees are playing actually.
Who do they play on July 20th?
The Brewers are
But you
playing.
not have who do the Mets play on July 20th?
July 20th?
Yeah. You said you had
I
the
want to go
schedule.
to that game. July 20th. I have to see.
I think that's a Subway Series, ain't it?
It's just a
I'm trying to figure out what it. Well, I could tell you. On July 20th will be the Reds.
Oh, the Reds.
They're playing the Reds at 1:40. I don't know why that time. I think it's because it's a TV schedule that they want to make it 1:40.
I think it's a Saturday.
Oh, hi, Bobby.
Hi.
Hey, no work today?
I went with Mom to the doctor's office, but he's okay.
That's good.
Yeah, everything's great.
Glad to hear that.
Well, I usually do work, but my schedule, I'm just not working Thursdays. I guess it's been hectic.
Ted, what hat is that you got on?
Me?
Yeah.
What t-shirt?
Oh, it's a client.
One
Oh,
soda.
Lane. All right. Talking to me, Johnny?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a client. It's some kind of guy owns a nursery. I put up a tent for him yesterday. He gave me a hat.
Nice.
Like plant nursery. Yeah, I'm not a baseball fan.
What is making so much noise? What are you, Lane? What's so noisy back there?
The
underwater.
Lawnmower.
Oh, that thing again. How many times does he mow lawn each?
Guess it's to keep the grass good.
Okay, no, you got. I keep on hearing it. Can you call back in when it's finished, please?
Okay, fine. I'll keep it like. Okay, okay, I'll yell then. Can you make it down quiet, please?
It worked. I don't hear it anymore. It worked.
Lane, you gotta yell louder. He couldn't hear you.
Calm it down.
Thank you,
Turn
Jake.
it off. They won't listen to me.
Can you go out there and ask them to subscribe to the Legend Bobby Midnight?
Yeah, that'd be a great idea. I don't think they'll. I don't think they'll listen.
Lane, go
Or
get
they
him.
might get
Go get him.
upset.
Let's see. If you need some help, I speak Spanish, so I got you.
Oh, you do? Oh,
I do.
I speak Spanish too. De uno of the la béisbol.
how do you say that in Spanish? Oh, I'm McDonald's in Spanish.
Es la de
Es
uno.
what?
Americano béisbol.
Yo, you ever watch any of the baseball in Spanish? Yo, it's a trip to hear it.
Everything's better with Spanish announcers.
But holy bro, when they hit, Gary, I'm gonna send you the clip of when Pete hit the against Milwaukee.
Yeah.
And hear it in Spanish, bro. It's nuts.
Yeah, and same thing in like when they play in like Korean and Japan and stuff and Japanese. Like it's so much more excited. It's so low key in English.
Because they try to make it business-like. Like,
Yeah.
can we stop wearing fucking suits to talk about a baseball game?
Thank you. Thank you.
Why
It's
do
a
you need
kid's
to
game
wear a
played
suit to talk about baseball in a booth? Like, it would be great to see Michael K just rocking like a Anchorman t-shirt. Like, all right, we're gonna talk Yankees baseball today. Like, thank you. You don't need to put a suit on to talk about sports. Stop
I mean,
trying
we
to
do
make
got the
yourselves
best
bigger
booth
than you are.
in the league. Gary, Keith, and Ron. They're amazing, bro. So good, dude.
Did you see that Keith Hernandez remembers absolutely nothing about the year 1980 because how much cocaine he did?
Why is that? It's like I don't know.
Drugs are bad.
Hi, Jojo. Nice to see you today.
Watching that documentary and then hearing them say, like, when we would come to your town and they would say, "We're going to F you up, and then F your women and party." Yeah, it was amazing, bro. What up, Bonesy?
Hi, Bonesy. Oh, we
Oh,
gotta
hi,
take you
Bonesy.
out. You make
Good-
it. I love
good
you.
afternoon, Bonesy.
I love you, Lane, but you make it too much noise.
Yeah, Lane, that audio's rough, buddy.
Holy moly!
What's
up, my boys?
Another Met
Hi,
fan
Bonesy.
right here.
I miss you.
How you doing,
Oh,
Bonesy?
Man, I got Gary, Ted, Nick, Sean, Bobby. What's up, Matt Smith? I haven't talked to you, brother.
Bonesy, I haven't
What's up,
talked to
Bonesy?
you in a minute. I haven't talked to you since you refused to take my cannoli.
Whoa,
That's what
pause. No Diddy. Yeah, Bobby, that's
I
exactly
would take your
what
cannoli any day,
That's
Gary.
what she said.
Mosey's not turning down a cannoli, bro.
No, he brought a delicious cannoli that I knew he spent way too much money on, and he was trying to give me the extra. And of course, my fat ass would love to eat extra cannolis. But it's like, yo, Gary,
I bought it for you
deserve the
guys. I
cannoli.
bought them. You let me into your store. I bought you guys cannoli. I got you guys cannoli. I want you to. I got them for you guys.
And I ate one, and it was delicious. And I
was
wanted
good.
you to
That was
get
good
that
cannoli.
extra, like later on, feeling a little hungry. You're always eating so healthy. You're in New York. I wanted you to enjoy that cannoli down the line a couple hours.
I did.
You know?
I did eat the other three
Bonesy,
cannoli that
Lane
were
said
left
hello
over.
to
I
you.
did. That-
Lane says hi.
Lane train.
Gary, Bonesy, did you not eat the cannoli because he had just a stick of butter laying on top of it?
No, Gary put butter on both sides, and it was delicious butter on the cannoli. It was something new, and I loved it.
Nice.
So what's up, boys? What are we talking about? I was with a customer.
Oh, we're talking about Aaron Rodgers.
He asked you how you, Lane Train, Mr. Bones. Lane Train
more
asked how you think about the Jets.
What do I think about them Jets? I think Aaron Glenn is going to show us that he's smarter than all of us, and I just know nothing. That's what I'm banking on.
Look at Nick's face right now. I'm dying, bro. I can't help it, man.
Nick, let me ask you a question. So I don't think he's going to the Steelers. I think he's going to Minnesota. But if Aaron Rodgers goes to the Steelers and they put us up against him week 1, Monday night, you're going to be like, man, thank God, because he's washed and we're going to wax his ass. That's how you feel.
I wouldn't feel that way with.
But I mean, do you think we're going to beat him or no?
I still got to see what we add. I mean, I'm concerned more about the Steelers' defense than I am Aaron Rodgers. The reason the Steelers keep winning year after year is because their defense. They've shown that they can win without great quarterback play. So I can't give Aaron Rodgers any credit, or I have no fear of Aaron Rodgers. I fear Watt and that defense. That's the problem. Rodgers might put up a touchdown and 3 field goals, and they win 16-10.
You're such a little hater.
Why am I a hater? He had 5 games with us last year. Wait a minute. He had 5 games with us.
He still could throw the ball, though. He still got a little magic.
He had 5 games scoring less than 15 points. Why is it crazy to say that in a new scheme? And he had so much comfort. This is the scheme that he wanted. And he had 5 games where they scored 15 points or less. Why is it crazy to think in a new scheme he would have trouble early on in the season?
Just because you gotta think that you gotta look in the mirror and think that it's the Jets and that he's with the Steelers. And if Mason Rudolph and Kenny
they can
Pickett,
beat us with Mason Rudolph with that defense. It's the defense.
I agree. That's what I'm just saying. Like, you just got to think, like, look in the mirror and be like, if he's in an offense that can run the ball, he's going to be much, much, much better than he was with us. We had 0 run game, so it's like
you go to a better team.
That's because he audibled out of everything.
That's my question.
You're going to be better. I'd have to see how it looks. I'd rather play in week 1 because he has the comfort level than week 9.
I was going to ask Jake this. The Steelers were 10-7 last year, right? How many more wins are you going to get out of Rodgers in that division?
You're going to lose 3.
At least 2.
You're going to lose 3. You're going to go down to 7-9 or 7-10.
Oh my
Rodgers,
God! He can't even say that with a straight face.
Quote me. I'm totally straight face. Rodgers will destroy that team because he will not throw the ball downfield, and Pickens and Metcalf are going to get vocal. Garrett Wilson didn't lose his mind. Those two will lose their mind on Rodgers if they're open downfield and he's dumping it off to Warren. I think, right? Warren is their running back. And just quick optioning them to quick routes where they're getting beat up by linebackers and not getting the ball downfield.
I don't think Rodgers wants to go to the Steelers because like DK and Pickens are not route running. Like you remember how Garrett was complaining like to Barton Hahn on the radio about like it's just too much thinking, you know?
That's all the audibles. Like I said the other
Normally
day,
it takes
why
like
can't
a year,
Rutgers have a
right?
better season? Why can't Rutgers be better? Because they just come out of the huddle. They know the play. They're not trying to do all these adjustments on the fly. Hear the play, run the play, go to huddle, repeat. Like there's a lot of comfort of running the plays the way you know how to, instead of waiting to check and change all the routes. There's truth to that.
He is a Hall of Famer though for a reason. You know, he's top 5 greatest of all time.
Balling up his fist.
That shit used to work
every single time.
In the past, though, Bonesy, Jordan was the best in the league at one time. He's not anymore. Everyone, the last 4 years that Aaron Rodgers has played, his quarterback rating has gone down every season. That's a sign of decline. Holding on to the ball when you have the 4th most time to throw the ball, but the 9th highest sack rate, that's you not seeing the field well and not being comfortable and changing too many routes. I mean, there's a lot of things that you have to look bigger than just say, oh, he threw 28 touchdowns. He threw 28 touchdowns, but we had the least amount of rushing attempts. He was forcing the ball to Devontae Adams.
But I didn't want. We can't run the ball for 3rd and short, or we just, I don't know. Even our O-line this year hasn't changed much with the run game. I'm really interested to see how we come out in the trenches because our whole offense is going to be predicated around running. So these motherfuckers better, you know.
Yeah,
they knew Rodgers.
You know why our run game sucked last year?
We audibled out
because
when it was
he
32.
would be there audibling to 1 second on the play clock, telling everyone it's a pass.
Yo,
when he didn't do that, everyone
when we had
knew it was
Aaron
a run.
Jones though, and Ahmad Green and all those guys, that's what he did. That's what worked, man. That shit worked. Because it was, dude.
He was injured half year.
Agreed.
He also threw the ball downfield back then, and they would run the ball to set up for the big shots. He wasn't taking the big shots anymore. That's why the safeties and the linebackers could all play downhill. You cannot
Until
run the ball when
Devontae
you have
got
11
there,
guys
right?
knowing.
Until Devontae got there, then he started throwing the ball downfield.
He threw a little bit, but he throws the sideline fades that are low percentage. You got the sideline barrier, and it's not a high interceptable pass. So he was throwing those. When you look when he was throwing over the middle, he did not look like the old Aaron Rodgers. So he goes to what's safe. The checkdowns, the fades, the screen passes, the bubbles. But, I mean, listen, I love them. I can fairly look
Aaron
at
Rodgers
it, though,
goes
and
to
say,
Minnesota, he's throwing minimum 35, 40 touchdowns next year.
They have talent, though.
I don't know, man. I don't think Jefferson wants the ball at the line
he's
of
going to have a
scrimmage.
worse season than Sam Darnold did last year?
I think that he doesn't have a comfort level throwing the ball downfield. You see it on film. You're talking like it's Rodgers in 2015. It's not.
But Rodgers next year ain't going to have the cushion that he had with the Jets, which was, well, we got two people. We got two customers, but he doesn't have the cushion I'm bringing in Hackett and we're doing my system. Wherever he goes, he's running their system. Like he had to change for that. Like that's part of probably how he's going to a new team. He's not bringing his boys and bells and whistles. He's coming to run their shit because
and that's where
you don't have a choice
if he could still really play, because a lot of quarterbacks like Darnold went there and had an amazing season. But you got to be able to make those throws and read and react.
I'll be back, guys. There's 3 people in here. My brother just looked at me like, you fucking piece of shit.
I would never look at you that way.
I
got to get ready for work, everybody. Bobby, thank you for going on.
Back.
Be good, guys.
Bobby, I love you, Bobby.
Hey, Nick, hold on before you go. Did you not feel every time that you were countering Bonesy's stuff, he was balling up his fist, like swinging at the air on the side, off of the air? Did you feel that?
Yeah, you could tell that there's he's tight. You know, I mean, everyone wanted it to work.
We all
But
did.
There's two different types of Jets fans with this situation. It's those that can see it didn't work and accept that, and there are those that want it to work so they could say that they were right about it. That's the way I view it. That's my opinion. I wanted it to work, but I can say it didn't. We made Rodgers as comfortable as we could possibly make him. We brought in his coaches. We brought in his friends. We brought in his favorite target, and it didn't equate to wins on the field. Rick Kent with a great comment. 14 of his 28 touchdown passes were inside the 10-yard line. That's just taking running plays away from Brees, too, right? Brees had a bad year. Well, Rodgers wanted the ball in his hands.
But where does look that? But what does that stat look like for other top quarterbacks? Like, what does that stat look like for Burrow or Mahomes or Allen? What does it look like? What percentage of their touchdowns came within 10 yards? Probably a lot. I don't know. I'm speculating.
Let me say this. Rodgers padded his stats against the weak teams. All the good teams he played, he was basically same number of touchdowns as interception, which were very minimal. So against better teams, he was below average. That's the problem. And Bonesy made one point. He's thinking Rodgers will get 30 touchdowns. I think Fields can get 30 between running and passing. He's at least probably good for 25.
Is he going to stay healthy? Because he has a problem staying healthy.
If you teach him how to slide,
depends on who you put around him, but he's good for at least 12 to 15 touchdowns rushing himself.
If we were going to move on, if we were going to get like Buffalo Jeff fan said, pick your mid. The mid I would pick is Justin Fields. So I think they got that right. I still think that Rodgers is going to help the Jets win more than Fields would. Maybe I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong. I'm on. I was super high on Fields after his second year. I said this guy's going to be good, and it hasn't really panned out much since. So look, I think there's upside.
There is. There's a big upside in him.
So,
and I think it's not fair to put, if we start putting in context with Fields, dude, he had the worst lines during that time when he was over there in Chicago. They were ranked. I gotta go, guys.
Constantly. I'll see you guys later.
Be good, Nick.
Okay, have a good day.
That year, I want to say the year that he ran for like 1,100 yards, I want to say they were like 31. I ran like second to last in the league itself. So there is a lot of upside in what he has over here, and that's the battle with the draft that I constantly fight. Because do I think Warren is good? Yeah, I think Warren's a good player and everything. It's just I'm having the issue of getting a tight end at pick 7th. You know, compared
I don't get why. I don't get the positional value concern. Look, here's which guy is going to help me? I don't care what position he plays. Which guy at 7 is going to help me win the most? That's the guy I'm taking. Like, I don't care what position he plays necessarily.
I mean, I would love to trade back. I'm still on the boat of trading back. I still think he's a possibly be able to be there if Sanders. Let's just say Sanders drops, right? Because I think
I would take Dart over Sanders. I don't even hate Sanders. Like when the Jets drafted Zach Wilson, it really, really tested my loyalty to the Jets. Like that was like the biggest test I've ever gotten as a Jet fan. Like I hate this team. I don't view Sanders like that. Like he's much better than that. But like I would just rather take Dart at 7 than Sanders. I think Dart's got more upside. He's also got a lower floor. Like he could suck. But I would just rather take Sanders at 7.
I mean, Gary, there's people out here talking about picking up Quinn Ewers, and you and I both know he sucks.
At 42, not at 7.
Bro, I wouldn't even want him over here, man.
I don't want him at all. Yeah, I can't get. He lives 10 minutes away from me. He went to Texas, and I can't get away from him. Get him away. I want him to go play in Canada. I don't want him, and I like him. I like he's a born-again Christian who played for Texas and from Tarrant County, Texas. I love everything about him, except he's not good at football, and I don't want him.
Yeah, look, I wouldn't even be mad if we don't even get a quarterback, to be honest with you. I'd rather us just stack up all the players that we need, and then let's truly give Justin Fields, hey, this is you, make it or break it type of thing year, and go from there.
If they got Quinn Ewers, I would say the same thing I said when he was at Texas. Let's start the backup. Let's start.
Shit, man. I don't know, man. It's an intriguing position that we're put in. It's like I keep telling you, man, because I feel like Warren, if we were to trade with the Saints, if the Sanders is there, we could still get him there and then get more capital back for that and then keep building up. I like the kid out of Boston College, Ozzie, the tackle from over there.
Hello.
Oh yeah, their whole offensive line is sick. I'll take
Nasty.
any offensive line from Boston College. I don't even know their names, but like their whole team was trash except for their offensive line. Like, those guys are all pros, and yeah, the team is not bad.
Kansas.
In the house. Say hello to Carly.
Rushing games, Kansas, University of Kansas. So I watched some of them. They had a couple of 250 and 300-yard rushing games. Their offensive line was crazy good.
Hi, Carly.
They recruit Texas really well. Kansas recruits Texas really, really well. I don't know why, but they do. They always have.
I think McCord in the third would be a great pick.
Yeah, I would take McCord over Tyler Shuck. Like, I don't understand Tyler
100%.
Shuck at all.
McCord is
think-
McCord is QB3 for me for the Jets at least. Like I don't want Sanders whatsoever, right? Like in terms of for the Jets, McCord is QB3, but like overall Sanders would be QB3.
The only quarterbacks I like in this draft, I think, are going to be good pros. Well, Cam Ward is really the only one I think is, and I think Dart could
He's a franchise quarterback.
Okay, is Kyler Murray a franchise quarterback?
Yeah.
Okay, then I think you're expanding the definition further than I would, but okay.
I mean,
Then,
he's
yeah, I
not an
agree with you.
elite quarterback, but like
to me,
he's
that's-
someone you sign to a second contract to a big second contract, which is a franchise quarterback. Franchise quarterback is someone you have at least 8 years. Like that's almost an entire decade.
Hey Gary, I think unfortunately Kyler got a bad team, like a bad franchise, sort of like Zach. You know, the Cardinals are not exactly a great franchise. You know, if he got picked by the Ravens or somebody, I think you would have probably seen a little more potential. Well,
He's good.
result.
I think Kyler Murray is the greatest high school quarterback ever from Texas by far. They built a $60 million stadium to watch him play. Right, that's how good he was in college, in high school. I love Kyler Murray. I root for Kyler Murray every game he plays. I'm just saying he's good. Like he's good.
I think any team would be lucky to have him.
I think there are
right. Obviously, unless you have Joe Burrow, but like if you're a team like us, the Raiders, like the Cardinals before they had him, they'd be lucky to have.
Yeah,
you'd be lucky to have.
Sure.
Okay, guys.
But there are.
Oh, who's that?
There are 12 teams easily with quarterbacks better. About 12 teams better.
Hello,
better
Nick.
quarterback than Kyler Murray.
I think we're good. You okay?
Yeah.
Nick Shine, are you okay?
Hey, you guys see we just signed Josh Reynolds at wide receiver?
Saw that.
Where's he
Yeah,
from?
piece. It's not at starting, right?
He's from Denver.
No. Okay.
Didn't he just have an injury though? I'm pretty sure he like tore his ACL last year.
Okay, well, guys, I'm gonna have lunch right now. I'm gonna eat dinner, and then after the Yankee game, I'm being back after the.
All right, Bobby, enjoy.
Eat a lot of pizza, get fat.
I'm not gonna.
Carly, call in so he stays on longer.
Gary,
He's
I got
the,
money on the
he's
line.
the
Gary, every
oldest
pound
player
is
on the
$10.
team
right
If
now.
he gains 3-4 pounds, that saves me.
I hear you. I hear you.
Josh
I don't
Reynolds is
spend
30 years old.
$400 on
the
myself.
oldest
I gotta
player.
spend $400 on Bob. So